Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. So I know this is not any of the games I'm playing currently at the moment. Bear with me on this one. So, this week and next week are going to be a little bit busy for me, not gonna lie. So, instead of doing like a full recording today, which is just basically right before Thanksgiving's happening and all that, and I've got quite the number of things to do still, I figured let me do just something a little bit fun, but also like something I don't have to heavily commit to. Just enough basically to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and let you know I'm not doing anything for the next, I guess it would be 2 weeks, this week and the next week. Just, you know how life is sometimes. It's not easy. So, what I am playing today is Metroid Zero Mission Randomizer. Which if you don't know what that is, or you haven't seen me do it before, it's the Metroid Zero Mission where the items are shuffled around. I don't know why I'm going this way. It's gonna be a mistake. That's where you normally would go to get stuff done. Not this dude. We need to go find some safer items first. But it's where the items are shuffled around. We don't know where they're at. They could end up in their normal spots. Not likely, if we're being honest. So we're just gonna take a little trip down here and see what's what. There we go. Alright, missile's good. Like, just that'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright. Missiles will get me somewhere. I thought that boss was gonna start. I was just off. I will say the other thing I've got going too is that the eagle eye observer will notice the palette is different, so enemies are colored differently, the background's different. Got a very nice spooky thing going on with the background. I approve of this, even though it's a little bit past Halloween. Don't judge. Alright. Come on, yes. Alright, I'm gonna actually take this save just in case. The early game is definitely one of the more riskier parts, just because you can kind of just get stuck if you're not being too careful about the whole thing. So we're just gonna just say no, just be on our merry way here. Walk this way. Yes. Those guys usually always give me a quick little kiss before I get to the door. Sometimes multiple kisses, and I'm not a big fan of it. Alright. Just wait like a predator in the night. Okay, super missiles is actually good news. Because it can easily take those little nests out in one go. It's not a problem. Just gotta make sure not to waste the ammunition. Technically, this is wasting ammunition. However, it's for a good cause. And it's highly important. I will say, like, so one of the other things, bombs there, alright. Sometimes they like to hide in that spot. It's not a terrible spot. It's one of the reasons why, oh, okay, power grip. I don't think that does anything for me immediately, but it leaves some options open, especially if we find some. Okay, this is cool, I guess. That's the problem with power grip. I usually want to grip those the sides of those blocks. I would just fall down and still safely land on a platform, but instead I'm grabbing them. If you've never seen me before do this, it makes a little like it would make more sense if you see repeated uses of it. But trust me, the power grip was detrimental in that exact scenario. No other scenario would it be, would I call it a hindrance. Oop, there we go. Here I do have to bomb these creatures because it actually locks both the doors. I want you to test out using the mighty bombs of justice. Because normally you would ignore that and then just go straight here. Okay, more supers is good. Right, I don't have spring ball, or in this case it would be the high jump roots, which allow me to jump in spring ball mode. So ironically, like, if you have seen me play Metroid Prime before, you know one of the things I hate doing is having to collect missiles. And of course, half of the upgrades in a Metroid game are typically missile upgrades. So I'm usually always finding them. Typically speaking, I usually go for 15, maybe 20 missiles, and then I'm pretty much comfortable for the rest of the game. Like, in a randomizer setting at the very least. Got little hiccups, I suppose. No worries, I shall conquer those too, just like my fears! But, in Zero Mission, I need missiles a little bit more, just because, like, in Metroid Prime 1, you can actually damage a good deal of bosses without even charge beam, you just use normal shots, as it were. Here, less so. I don't want to actually try to get that, if I'm being honest. We'll find more. We'll find more. But yeah, I can't just damage all things with just a normal beam weapon. I have to actually work hard. I'm gonna actually... I was thinking about going down to Kraid. I don't necessarily have an easy way out. Like, I've got a lot of stuff I want. Finding Speed Booster isn't required, but it certainly makes my life a little bit easier. But you can go down to Kraid, like, that's not a terrible option. We're just gonna go down through Norfair because I do have the super missiles. I've got Power Grip. It's like, Power Grip points me to basically both Kraid and at least kind of I would say the first quarter of Norfair that I can do. Might get some checks around there. I feel like I was going to explain something else too. Oh, I think I was going to explain about the randomizer itself. I'm using version 1.21 of the randomizer. Currently, there's version 1.4 last I checked, but I don't like some of the things they've done in that game. Either that or there's an option I'm missing. So I've just kind of stuck with doing... Actually, you know what? We will go down first. I'll do it. But basically 1.21 does things I wanted to do. I'm sure there are some fixes and whatnot in 1.4, but... I mean, the game's not broken, whereas I think it is in 1.4, so... I stick with this. This was a truly worthwhile mission. Just super happy about that. It's just, my life doesn't get better. Can't think of how life could be sweeter. Oh no. Don't need your fiery warm hugs. Alright, go check up here. See what's new. Just take a little look-see. Yes. Perfect. Okay, good. More missiles. I could have shot it with like a missile to see what it was, but I didn't want to waste these precious missiles. I should shoot that because it's gonna... I can't jump over that. And if I was gonna try bomb jumping over it anyway, it was just gonna disappear anyway. There we go. There we go. I meant to deploy a bomb so I could stand up faster, but we're not good at that. Alright. So we're finding a whole lot of not progression items, which is rather unfortunate. I mean, the super missiles are nice, I'm not gonna lie about that. But I was rather hoping that I would find something, point me to Nirvana or something, but today is not that day. There's this last item. Looks like Kraid would have been the more correct call. However, I feel justified in where I was. Like, I don't think it was a bad call either way, because Power Grip pointed me in either direction. It's just I do prefer having ways to get out of Kraid's area, like the actual boss area, like, to make my life a little bit easier. God, I can't believe the bomb jumping's working here. Okay, well, that worked like a charm there. Not gonna lie, this controller, not the best, but, you know, every time I use this controller, I know what I'm signing up for. Signing up for pure devastation. Just sometimes it doesn't... Most of the problems I have is with the D-pad. Like, it's not the worst controller in the world, it's just I've used it a lot for emulation stuff, you know, and all that. Not to mention, like, even some other games and whatnot that use the D-pad. So it's had a rough life. It's had a long, joyous life of gaming and whatnot. But I think I'm gonna call it quits there. I don't want to spend forever on this game, because I will. I'm not gonna lie. But just wanted to do a little quick something, let you guys know ahead of time. Gonna be out and about for the next 2 weeks, so don't panic if you don't see me streaming or uploading my videos. But I do hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving weekends. I know I'm gonna go enjoy mine, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.